Yeah, I know. I had not planned on doing Vlogtober. No. In fact, I actually was thinking of hardly doing any videos in October because I'm so busy with retreats, vendor shows, and going to Halifax that I thought, I don't have time. I'm not going to do it. Apparently, I'm now doing Vlogtober. I wasn't going to do the Stephen West shawl. I have way enough shawls for me and anybody else that I've knitted them all for. It was like, no, I'm not going to do it. And then I watched Martin, Knit 365 blog, and then I watched Ellie, and then I watched Emily and Linda, and it was like, I have such FOMO. I think I need to do it. And it starts on Thursday, and today's Tuesday. So I went dash diving, see if I could find anything I've got in the house. No, I haven't got nothing. So I'm dyeing some yarn. Yep, dyeing some yarn. Yep. Doing the Stephen West shawl, bought the pattern last night. Yep. Oh, it'll be fun. Hello, my name is Anne, and this is Toby. Oh, really? Really? What have you got to say? That it's day one of Vlogtober? Ooh! You know, I wasn't going to do it. I know. I was actually going to take a break this month, but here I am. I couldn't resist. And I wanted to do the Stephen West shawl, as you saw from yesterday's little party in the dye studio. So I'm very excited. And how is it going to work? Okay, let me tell you. So the plan is going to be, I'm going to try and do a little video every day for you. Could be 5 minutes. Could be 25, the way I talk. But just about what I'm crafting with that day. It's going to cover knitting, crochet, cross stitch, embroidery, all those lovelies that I tend to do. And yeah, I'm going to a cross stitch retreat this weekend, tomorrow actually, for 4 days. And so I'm only going to be taking a few things with me. So I have to decide what I'm going to take. We'll probably talk about that tomorrow. And then on the 19th of October, I've got my first vendor show with my bags and what have you. So I still have fabric cut out and to be sewed together. I still have fabric ready to be cut and not a lot of time, but hey ho, it is what it is. I'll have what I have. And if I haven't got any more, well, I'll sell out quick. Well, that would be lovely, wouldn't it, if I did sell out? I think I did a vendor show with my bags when I first started Tobyknits. Gosh, I can't even remember how many years ago it was now. And I don't think I sold very many, but it was an outdoor vendor thing. Now this year I will have my yarn that I've hand dyed and cross stitch bag. So hey, you never know, it might be different. It'll just be nice to get out there with a bunch of people and get chatting. I love doing vendor shows just to meet all the people and the other vendors. And I think there's going to be quite a good chunk of embroidery type vendors there from what I've seen of the little ads on the Fibre by the Locks Facebook page. I'll leave a link below so that you can go check that out and see who's going to be going, because you might decide, hey, I think I'll go. because there's two in particular I'm very interested in seeing. They do the type of embroidery that I'm beginning to love more, which is the painting with thread needle art, where it ends up looking like a real picture. Do you know what I mean? So I'm very curious to go and see them and just chat with those ladies, you know. Ooh, Bob is coming with me. Hello, Bob. Will be on the stalls, so I will have a chance to sneak around and look. So yeah, and then on the 21st of October, I am going to Halifax, flying into Halifax, and Sean will pick me up, and I'm going to stay at their house for about 10 days. I'll be there for Sean's birthday and Halloween, so that'll be exciting. Yes! So it's going to be very busy. So there may be days where I don't record because I'm either exhausted, or there may be times I'm too busy. But I will try my best to come to you every single day. So what am I going to work on this month? Well, knitting wise, I'm just going to do the Stephen West shawl as my main piece. If I get it, the clue done before the end of the week, I'll grab something else to work on. But I really want to focus because I never manage to keep up with the Stephen West. I'm usually good for the first one or part 2 clue, and then after that I'm lost. Because I have so many other crafts that I do, I could just never keep up. But I would really like to keep up this time. The other thing, I'm going to have 2 car knitting projects. So whichever one gets my attention will be the one that goes in the car with me knitting. One is Bob's muscle burr. So as you can see from the last time I saw you, I had quite a bit done there. That's probably 1.5 inches, I think. So I have to make it 18 inches, and I think it's at 9.5. So I still have a long way to go. But it's just knit. So when you're in the car driving, it's nice because I can be looking while we're driving, as well as I'm not concentrating. So this will be car knitting number 1. And car knitting number 2 will be the spooky spider socks, which one is finished and the other one I am just on the heel, and as you can see I've started coming down where you knit across and you pick up a stitch on the other side, and it ends up becoming the heel. You can see the little bump there. So yeah, that's where I am with the spooky spider sock. So this is car knitting, because once I've got past the heel, it's straight knitting until you get towards the part where the spiders come into it again. So that will be very easy car knitting too. And I might take this one with me on the plane if I haven't finished it. So that's what I'm going to concentrate on for knitting. I'm not going to do the crochet top. I'm not going to work on the ghost. I was going to do that crochet ghost. I'm not going to do that. I can't find the white. And I was going to work on the Sophie shawl, but I'm not. That's going to be in my November project. So yeah, I'm just going to concentrate on Stephen West so I can try to keep up. Cross stitch wise, I should probably show you, oh, I got so many in here, where I've got to with my sampler September, because some went really well, some not so well. Christmas Robin, I did get, this kind of didn't get as much love as I wanted, and it's ridiculous. It's nearly finished. So I'm thinking this is coming with me to my retreat this weekend, because a good couple of hours I should finish it. So as you can see, I did the rest of this tree. I still need to put the white in there. I did all of this tree, and I think I did some more up here. I put all the little sticks, I think. Yeah, I put all the little sticky things here. So there's not much to do to finish this. So I'm taking this with me to the retreat because I'll easily get that finished. And it would be nice to have something finished for Christmas, because this was last year's Christmas one. And of course, the new one is on the way. And of course, Canada Post, because I live in Canada and Historical Sampler Company are British, is on strike again. So I've got a parcel from my dad coming, 2 parcels from Historical Sampler Society coming, and goodness knows what else. And yeah, so that's coming, pile A there. I'm just going to pull them out of the bag so you can see them. The football stitch will still stay the football stitch. And whenever Liverpool Football Club play, I stitch on this, which is my Peter Rabbit spring sampler. And I made 2 boo-boos on this. So I've had to do a bit of unpicking. So as you can see, I'm on Tom Kitten now. And this is meant to be his arm, her arm, his arm. And it should be up here. So that is getting all unpicked as we speak. And I got this wrong somehow. I forgot that I didn't put the second little single cross here. So everything was down 1 and didn't line up when I got to here. So I had to take all that out and then stitch it all back in. But yes. Now this was over 2 football games, I think, that I did that. Because we played on the weekend and lost. And then we played yesterday in Champions League and lost. So you can see why there was a lot of unpicking done. I hated the game yesterday. I couldn't believe the other team we played. They were like, anytime somebody got near them, I'm not kidding, like when you get kicked in the shin or the leg or the back of the calf and you're not protected, they just have a shin pad on the front. Like, it's going to hurt when a grown man kicks you. It's going to hurt and you're going to probably fall over. But the theatrics from this other team, rolling around on the floor in absolute agony, laying there and not moving till the play stopped. And then getting up 2 seconds later and running after the ball at full speed drove me up the wall. I was messaging my brother the whole time and I was like bitching and complaining and oh my God, I was getting so mad. No wonder I made all kinds of mistakes. No wonder. Anyway, so the football stitch will stay. I'm not taking it with me to the retreat only because even though there's a football game on, I'll be too busy with the girls. And I don't know if they'll have it on the telly there, even if they have cable or, no, it's not called cable anymore, Anne. Or whatever it is. I don't think they'll have it at this Airbnb, so. Now, the other thing I'm going to take with me, which sort of is finished, sort of, was my June sampler. And as you know, I don't want to put, let me see if I can get this out without to show you. I don't want to put the flowers around it because they look too busy. Oh, actually, now I'm looking at it, they actually do look kind of nice. Okay, should I still do it this way with those flowers? Or my initial thought was to add, I still have a bee to do there, to add 2 more bees, 2 more big bees, because it's a beehive, right? So should there be more bees there? Or do you think I should stick to the original and do the flowers? I just thought they were a bit busy. That was all. Maybe I'll do the one flowers at the top and another bee. Oh, you could just go on changing your mind about something for ages, can't you? So I'm taking this with me because this is nearly finished. And I'm all about having some nearly finishes because I'm fed up of all the things taking so long to do. Yes, I am. So that's in the going with me pile. Oh, I should put that there too. Of course, this is probably in the going with me pile, which was my hour a day. Next month, I'm not going to do, or this month, I'm not going to do an hour a day. But I've almost got finished part 3. I just need to come along the bottom here with these little doodads. And there's a few little things, like this thing has to go here. So there's just a few little things to finish it. So again, and then part 3 is just here, part 4, and it's finished. So I very likely taken this with me. Because I really just want to get some finishes in. I do. So this was the Historical Society pumpkin patch. And yeah, so that's going with me. So that's 3 things I'm taking with me. What else have we got? What was this? This is the Hampshire map. I did not really work on it anymore. I had it this weekend past in Whipco, and I didn't. I wasn't in the mood to do backstitch. I feel like I love backstitch, but you really have to be. There's a bloody needle in here again. Okay, that one's got to be from, one moment. Sorry. So here is my Hampshire map. And other than the back stitch, it's done, and French knots. And I didn't want to work on it on the weekend, so I didn't. And I'm not taking that with me. That will go back into the cupboard space. This one is Secret Grove. Secret Grove won't be coming with me. And I didn't do a tremendous amount more on that one. It was just all this part here, getting the wings ready, and his, kind of looks weird that way, doesn't it? It's like, which way is the bird facing? Which way is his body going? So I'm gonna put this one away for a bit as well. It's not coming with me because November I want to spend time doing Christmas stuff. So this will go away until the new year now. And last but not least, what's this one? Little Owl. Oh, I didn't give Little Owl hardly any time. Tuesdays was hard for me, so I haven't moved it at all. And I'm not taking this one. It's still ways far to be done. Tuesday nights, which was this night stitch, is line dancing, and I'm gone from 7 till 9. By the time I get home, I'm really tired. So, and then this one was the stitch box, and to be honest with you, I haven't done any more on that, and I don't think I'll do this until the new year either. My box is empty. Now, so I have to decide, which will be tomorrow, what I am going to stitch for October. And I think the plan is going to be, I'm going to stitch, and I stole this from somebody else. Let me think who it was, I forget who I was watching. But I thought this was a great idea. I'm not going to do my hour a day anymore. I'm not going to do a designated day, 1 day project. I'm not going to do a whole week's worth of a project. Saturday, Sunday is Whipco. Oh, I know what the Whipco ones are. Whipco is So Happy, and this one's getting very close to being finished too, so I'm taking this one to the retreat because I'll be there Saturday, Sunday, so this will be my Saturday stitch. So there it is. So I'm taking this with me, and this is nice and easy when you're chatting because it's very easy to see the it's a blocks of colors, although the colors are annoying me. So that's coming. And the other one is Rivalry, which is this one of the boys. And this one is, what fell out? Something just fell out. This one is, this fabric is so tatty and horrible because it's been for like 15 years in a plastic bag. So let me look at it. It's got where's the icky marks on it here. It's from the needle. So here's where I'm up to with this, and I was working on the roof there. So I think I'll take this one with me as well. This is a nice one to work on. So this will be Sunday stitch. So there's my Saturday, Sunday. So then what I think I'm going to do is I am just going to make a list of my favorite stitches. So that's coming. And I am going to just grab them out of the bag. I'm going to put them in my box here, all my favorite ones right now. Stick them in the box, and I'll spend 2 nights, Monday, Tuesday, on one project, and Wednesday, Thursday, Friday on the other project. And that's how it's going to work. And I could end up stitching one project the whole time. I don't know. I'm just going to grab it. I'm not setting any specific thing. I'm just going to make a list of my favorite ones and just grab it and do it. And of course, the other thing is my squirrel. Yeah, so this is the squirrel that I am doing. And oh my goodness, I am so in love with this. And I am so proud of myself. Wait till you see it. Could you look at that tail? Excuse me, but could you look at that tail? Oh my, does that ever not look real? No, that didn't make sense. Does that ever not look real? I love it. Isn't it fabulous? So we're on this part here next, I believe. I absolutely have loved every second. And then look at these, they're like real. You think you're going to get attacked by this squirrel. Isn't it lovely though? Oh, I'm having such a lot of fun in this. This is a Mayu Embroidery. She does beautiful work. And it's all one strand, by the way. This is all one strand. And you're layering and layering to get all the different colors. And I mean, just look at those colors. I love it. So I'm going to take this with me just to show off my embroidery. All right, so yes, so I'm going to go now. Bob and I are going to go, he's going public skating. I'm going to walk the walking track and get my 30 minutes in today. Get this edited and up for you for today. And I'll be back tomorrow while we decide what I'm going to work, what are my favorite cross stitches for this week, and wind up the yarn for Stephen West. Want to see a picture of my yarn? I dyed it yesterday. Look, this is what it looks like. Oh, I've got like 2 or 3 different scenarios of which way round I want it to go. I'll put them all up here so you can see what I mean. So I'm still trying to decide. I asked my friends on Tobyknits and Friends Facebook group what color sequence I should go, because you have to label them 1, 2, 3, 4. And then he tells you using yarn number 2, blah, blah, blah. So I'm trying to decide which way I want to go. I know which way I was leaning to at the beginning. Now I'm not sure. Anyway, I'll wind them all up tomorrow and we'll figure it out before Thursday. That is tomorrow. I better wind it today. Oh. All right, I'll talk to you soon. Bye.